got my makeup blended. Apparently there was an issue.
You were
anyway,
orange.
The magazine lives on, though its founders are gone. Yep, Al-Qaeda's English language magazine, Inspire, has released 2 new issues, despite the 2 men who launched it being blown to bits by drone missiles. Shame that. The magazine eulogizes Anwar al-Awlaki and editor Samir Khan as the spirit and the tongue of Inspire, respectively, adding, quote, "To the disappointment of our enemies, issue 9 of Inspire magazine is out against all odds." Great movie. The latest issue describes how to start huge forest fires in the U.S. with timed explosives, observing, quote, "In America, there are more houses built in the countryside than in the cities. It is difficult to choose a better place than the valleys of Montana." The issue also discusses how to build remote control bombs, as well as how to make a great low-fat ambrosia salad. The secret ingredient? Love. Anyway, speaking of persevering in the face of obstacles,
snowblowers first came on the market in the 1950s. Today's machines come in a range of sizes.
Oh.
sometimes gravity is the toughest of all obstacles.
Funny. That's not funny. That's
R.I.P. Kitty. Kimberly, talk to me about this whole forest fires thing. This isn't, the fire thing is not new for terrorists, right?
No, it isn't new for terrorists. But I mean, when you look at a situation like this, they're trying to say they're so excited because of their Inspire magazine, and although we did slay AAA and Samir Khan, they're going to always have people who are going to put out this propaganda. They're always going to have this stuff like excitable rhetoric to try and intimidate people. But really, they've had like severe dents and decimation done to their whole organization. So it's kind of a joke.
Well, isn't that the thing, Harris? Isn't this magazine actually, it's just a sign of how much Al-Qaeda's influence has waned. It's pretty pathetic.
Yeah, well, they now have a want ad out. Have you heard about this?
Yeah.
They're looking for web designers.
Yeah.
Because they need people who can spell on the website. Because they have so many typos on their website.
Maybe Julia is available to web design.
Oh, that's awfully nice.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, they say that they're looking for sisters to write articles.
Yes.
I did not know that they were seeking African-American women. Do you think that's what they mean by sisters?
It's an equal opportunity employment thing, yeah.
Yeah. But if you get it wrong, do they kill you?
Probably.
Yeah,
that's
I
a
can't
problem.
work for that.
Dangerous work. Hey, Joe, by telling jihadists to start forest fires, has Al-Qaeda awakened a sleeping giant, namely Smokey the Bear?
No, I don't think this magazine will have any effect, and I don't think these publications are the first of this kind. I think many religious books on a scale from passive to aggressive have made the same sorts of provocative statements against other cultures for years and years and years, centuries actually. So I don't think this is going to do anything. I don't think any sleeping giant will be awoken.
Whatever.
And I think it's just it's business as usual. Nobody's going to pay attention to it.
All right, you're really bringing the comedy tonight.
Yeah, I was fell asleep while you were talking. You had to awake me.
Hey,
sorry, girls.
Hey, Bill, you've worked in a lot of magazines, most of which have folded. Say what you want about al-Awlaki and Samir Khan. I feel like Inspire is just not the same without them. The writing has no flair. I think the photo layouts are subpar, and there's typos out the yazoo.
The first thing they did was they got rid of the cartoon section after we aced them. I didn't like that. And quite frankly, there used to be a snarky, irreverent voice to it.
Thank you.
Like there was a wink with everything that you saw. And now it's just sort of morose. There's a lot of chest thumping. I only still get it for the word jumble.
Well, I was going to say, I think it had a real chance to be like a jihadist version of Spy magazine, and now it's like a slightly less gay details.
They need Oprah.
Yes, thank you.
And you know what else they lost on the website is that back cover that you can fold in half.
I love it.
There you go, Andy. There's some
It was always a dead crystal.
But they actually still have Abu Musab al-Sari, who was given a series of AQ lectures about forest fires and everything even preceding 9/11, and his whereabouts are unknown. So there's a little bit of sinisternness still out there.
You know
You could write a blog for it.
I miss his dating column. Because he always gave very good. He had backup.
How to fire up a date.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
this does feel like when like a classic rock band goes out on the road 30 years later.
Right.
Well, there's
just
two,
like
and
it's only half the band. It's just not the same.
You can't call that Skinner.
All right. So do you have a comment on the show? Do you? Email us at redeye@foxnews.com and to leave a voicemail on Greg's direct line, call 212-462-5050. Still to come, the halftime report from Michael Moynihan.
Tonight's halftime report is sponsored by football, that sport played by two teams who carry, throw, and kick an oval ball. Thanks, football.